Oh, minute to wait. Excuse me for just a second. Good morning, Doug Mulray, Triple M.
To raise money to buy Easter eggs, why not take photos of sporting stars in the shower and anonymously stick them on telegraph poles all over town? Then approach the aforementioned nude sports stars and pretend to be a lawyer and sue the council and make a nest egg and keep half. Love, Beryl.
Thank you, Beryl.
Hello, it's Beryl here from the Memory Loss Clinic.
I know.
I have a handy home hint for your listeners.
You've already told us.
P.S.
What?
Take care when drilling a perving hole through the wall of the gents' showers, or you could hit a wire and get electrocuted, and your hair will stand on end, and Bert Romsey of the Stamp Collecting Society will say you look like Bon King.
No. No, you're thinking of Don King, the boxing promoter.
Oh.
Bon King is something else, you know. When a man really loves a woman.
I know what Bon King is. I'm not stupid.
Shiny, happy people. One of the shiniest and happiest people I've ever met is Cindy the Inflatable. She's even shinier and happier today because the good news is she's great with her second child. A big round of applause.
Thank you, Doug.
And she's so happy with it, ladies and gentlemen. Trying for a girl, aren't you, my darling?
Definitely.
Would you send my congratulations? In fact, I know he's a listener, so I'll send my congratulations to Dino as well. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
How far gone are you, my darling?
Oh, only about 3.5 weeks.
Oh, well, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I haven't played your tune since we've been back. Would you like me to play your tune before we start?
I'd love you to.
You brought Phil Kearns in, and I'm thrilled to see my old mate Kearns here.
And Kylie's going to dance for you.
And Kylie is his bodyguard, is she? Yes. I don't think you're safe.
My marriage was unworkable. She bargained up to Istanbul. Yeah. My hormones were unstoppable. But pickups were impossible. I'd go to the pub, but every female would stop. I'd put my hand on the line and get a knee in the groin. I thought there's no hope for me, and then I found her. Cindy the Inflatable. Cindy the Inflatable. She's tough and fully washable. The seams are hardly visible. The mother's not irregular. So smoking's not permissible. She's full of hot air. She's got nobody here, but I could have an affair, and she just wouldn't care. She's durable PVC. I recommend her. Cindy the Inflatable. Cindy the Inflatable.
Sensational Cindy the Inflatable. The real Cindy the Inflatable. Yep, thank you. Not to be confused with the inflatable doll we used in the recent Doug Mulray television commercials.
Certainly not.
Absolutely not. Have you seen her? She's in the office, actually. We saved her. We souvenired her from the commercial. The Indian, 2 dogs. I've got him at home, and Cindy the Inflatable is now sitting astride the television monitor in my office.
Oh, and what about the guinea pig? Where's that?
She's not actually in great shape, unfortunately. The problem with Cindy is that she's had a leak over the last few days and gone down on me. The real Cindy the Inflatable is actually with us, and she's brought Kearns in. Mate, how did you become involved with this evil woman?
Mullers were involved with the Tui's new girl, and I worked with Tui's, and that's why I'm in here. So,
Oh, of course, yes, everybody's hawking the fork. We'd like to bring Phil Kearns in to talk about rugby, they said. I might have known there'd be a side angle. So the Tui's new girl is what? That's where Kylie comes in.
Yes,
in this tasteful costume.
Now, we're launching today in the Telegraph Mirror an ad
Don't turn around again, okay?
for the Tooheys new girl, and she has $60,000 worth of opportunities she could win by being the Tooheys. The Tooheys new girl is $60,000 worth of opportunities she could win by entering our contest. We're looking for intelligent, intellectual, poised, stunning, bright young ladies, something like myself and Kylie,
Sure.
actually.
So it's a meat market.
No, and it's not a bimbo market either.
I bet
It's
it
for
is.
intellectual ladies.
Is
It's
it?
not a beauty contest by any means. It's the Tooheys new girl. And Phil's actually one of our compares, so,
Is
I mean,
he?
he's so upmarket. That's
Good
the
old
sort of people
Phil.
we need.
Putting himself out like that, going to all that
Had to
trouble.
get involved. Sorry.
It'll be the toughest thing since the last All Blacks test, Phil. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
So if any of the young ladies would like to seek advantage, Phil can be contacted at the Randwick Rugby Club.
Myself and Jeff Sale.
Oh, mate, what about Saley? He's no longer the coach of firsts at Randwick.
Don't know what he did wrong, but, you know, you got to stick these things out. Oh, Sailor, you can still have a drink with him any time.
The super coach, mate, I just want to take this opportunity to say, it's Jim Maxwell's replaced him, isn't it?
John Maxwell.
John Maxwell, sorry, just replaced him. Great bloke, great footballer, but wow, what a piece of history, eh?
Yeah, to not have Sailor, there's going to be something different. I mean, 6 premierships, you know, he's just been a legend, and he'll still be involved in the club, no doubt.
Yeah, probably in the bar, I'd say.
Yeah, he's usually there.
Keeping profits up. You know, the rot started when Blue Thunder was stolen, I reckon.
Yeah, it was one of the great mysteries of the rugby club was Blue Thunder. It never got round too much, but Saley was a great driver of it, and it was amazing how it went without petrol and without
Yeah.
a lock and without a steering wheel. It was just amazing.
Saley's famous Holden, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Thunder, which in fact it didn't have a key to it. You just went in and turned the
Yeah, you just
ignition and
turned
it
the ignition,
started.
and that
And
was
somebody
it.
did and drove it off. It's probably in a museum somewhere. The super coach. Long may he reign. 8:45. Good luck with this to his new girl thing. How does it start? When does it start?
Well, it starts by everybody looking at the ad in the Telegraph Mirror today and writing into Tooheys. Then we have 2 weeks break to pick all of our entrants. Then we'll start off at one of our hotspots we've picked in Sydney out of 20 new hotspots.
Oh, yeah? What, these are venues, are they?
That's correct.
So
We're calling them hotspots.
I see. Hotspots, yeah, because it's a really marketing thing to say, isn't
Yes,
it, Cinder?
it's the objective.
Goodness, it's a pity. You know, you come in here in these wonderful dresses, these extraordinarily cut dresses with your firm young figure, and you get me to say things about clients just at will, really, don't you? And now, of course, you're pregnant, and your figure will bourgeon, and those fabulous breasts you have on a tray today will get the big blue veins, and your career will end.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but I'll still love you. Shouting abuse. Before we depart the subject of rugby altogether, and Saley, we should mention a couple of his achievements off the rugby field, the more entertaining ones. You might tell them what happened when he tried to get through customs that time, Kearnsy. It was 2 bottles of scotch he had, and you're only allowed 1, isn't that right?
Yeah, so he decided to stand in front of the customs man and drink the other one.
And there was a certain famous bet. Somebody bet him he couldn't drink 100 schooners in 24 hours, right?
Yeah, he lost that bet. I think he lost $100 because he only had 87.
Your kind of person, Reggae.
He is. I should hang out with him, I reckon.
And the other thing I wanted to mention while I'm in rugby mode, I went out to Ferguson Lodge the other day with Simon Poiderman. Poido! And the boys out there are quads who look after themselves in what is a fantastic facility, and I did promise them I'd say hello. So, hello, lads, at the Ferguson Lodge, and to Neville, Chairman of the Residents Committee, thank you very much for your charming letter. We'll be out to see you again this year. They also wanted a tape of the full Naughtiest Home Video show. They haven't lost interest, and I'll be sending that out to them. Reggae, what's the surf like this morning?
Not too bad. It's
Where you go, Kearnsy, is there something you'd like Reggae to whistle for you? A particular favourite tune?
Oh, let me think. Stairway to Heaven would be nice.
Stairway to Heaven. Why not? Oh, seeing as Andrew was in earlier and can't request it now, we'll get Kearnsy to do it instead. Stairway to Heaven, please, Reggae.
okay. Hang on. Hang on, I can't get it right.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
I'm not sure I'm happy with this.
Here's Reggae's family singing one of their early hits.
Hi-ho! Hi-ho! It's home from earth we go.
Whistling with it, Reggae.
Can't do it.
The man's an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. I think we might go to something softer and more sensitive. People driving